Hey ho, let's go, guys and gals, and hello, my friends. This is your host, Joe, Life with Yosef, and this is going to be the beginning of July 26 Extravaganza number 3. And I want to point out right here as I'm panning and on my opening, look at the garbage everywhere. The dumpster's full. There's just garbage all over the place. This is really embarrassing. And I'm going to point out here that the spot right there, at 28, at the empty pull through at the end of the row, that was the spot that I was supposed to have, and the water doesn't work. And 4 days later, the water still hasn't been fixed. That is just awful. You pull up on the handle to get the water to turn on, and a gal who was in that spot, who I said, hey, it's not working, she said that there's some disc or something that you usually turn, and she said they didn't even answer the phone, and they don't answer the phone here. When you call them, the outgoing message is the inbox is full, and they hang up. This is really not a well-run operation. I mean, everything else worked. It's nice. It's scenic. Would I stay here again? Unlikely. There are other choices here. So we're going to start our day. I need to stop at Safeway. I need to buy a little food. But the destination for today is Seligman at the KOA until Sunday. So we'll check in along the line here somewhere, and by God, we'll see what's next. Hey ho, let's go, guys and gals, and hello, my friends. This is your host, Joe, Life with Yosef, with my co-host, Dude. And we are in Seligman, Arizona, on the Mother Road at the KOA. You've seen me here more than once. I got laundry in the dryer right now. A bit of a struggle yesterday. We're going to talk about that. I'm going to figure that this will just be a continuation of yesterday and not a separate episode. So I'm going to sit back down, hey, and we'll chat. So we'll see what's next. Well, yesterday was a bit of a bunch of more nonsense. I did leave right after I did the freehand. I went to the Loves to fuel up. And I thought, well, do I want to eat a Carl's Jr.? I thought, I don't think I want to sit all that long. I'm already starting to not feel good. I know you're all sick of hearing it, and I'm sick of it too. Jesus. I hope my doctor in Bullhead, after we're done dealing with the weight, the blood pressure, and managing the diabetes, is going to be able to think of something about Loki's gift. 9 years next month. 9 years I've been sick, and I don't know what I have, and neither does anyone else. I went ahead and went to Safeway, and I bought about $120 worth of provisions, because I figured, okay, there really isn't a big grocery here in Seligman, and if I could save I could save a little time if I go in to to Hualapai through DW Ranch Road instead of driving all the way into Kingman and then coming in the front way. So I bought my groceries, and I bought some of the already cooked chicken at the deli, and I left a bag of food there. God damn it. Oh, here we go. I left my salsa and my Bob Evans mashed potatoes. Way to go, dude. You're an idiot. But I'm not, I'm responsible, but why didn't the cashier say something? You didn't look over here to your left and say, oh, gee, sir, you forgot something. Not a word. I hate people. So I pull out, and they don't have a lot of parking there. I'm surprised. And I pull out to the visitor center, and I park, and Dude and I eat a little chicken. And I figure, okay, this will be good. So I get on the freeway, and we're heading west to Seligman, and there's a little rain or so, and I get here, and they remember me by face. I walked in, and I said, hey, how you doing? And the gal looks up, It took a split second until she recognized me, and she breaks into a big smile, and and I tell her my name, and she says, "Oh, I know who you are. Welcome back." And maybe it's me, but when somebody that you're starting to do semi-regular business with in a tourist spot, no less, recognizes you when you pull in, I'm thinking, oh, way to go. And the guy, I'm assuming her husband, he recognized me too. So I asked if I could check in. It was, I don't know, 1 o'clock maybe. And I asked if I could check it, and they said, of course. It's, you looked around, it's not like they're jam-packed here. So I got here and I hooked up, and later in the day I looked for my my salsa, and that's when I realized, oh hell, it's gone. All right, I'm a dumbass. I forgot to mention that when I pulled into one of the driveways, one of my interior storage doors opened, and my little container of raw rice spilled out and broke open everywhere. And I've been doing, rice is everywhere. Rice was in my laundry bag. How the hell does this happen? God, no matter how much I sweep, there's goddamn rice everywhere. So if it's not rice, it's coffee grounds. Christ almighty, who have I pissed off? Come on, Loki. Are you, give me a break. So when I did laundry this morning, I saw how much rice was in my laundry bag, and I had to kind of hand pick rice out of the washer, and then I got all of my clothes outside, shook all of it out, and then I got a broom and a dustpan and swept it all out. Because I'm not an asshole all the time. So I got my clothes washed, and they're in the dryer now, except for my Rick Barry jersey, which I don't ever dry. I just line dry them or air dry them. So we're working on that. Now, I threw trash out yesterday here in Seligman as well, and then I got to thinking, I didn't have a true laundry bag. So I had laundry in a trash bag, and well, I'm thinking, oh dude, you threw your laundry in the garbage. So I had a bag in the shower, which I need to address some of this nonsense. And I picked up the bag, and it was real heavy. So I peeked in the bag, and I had thrown some garbage in the laundry bag. So I didn't throw my laundry bag in the garbage. I had the laundry bag. But God, all I could think is, what is wrong with you, dude? God, you just malfunction. Oh. It's a real struggle to be Joe sometimes. Now, right here, I'm gonna look at the drone footage and see if and what I want to insert anything. There's some pretty good thunder yesterday. I mean, lightning yesterday, and thunder, and monsoon. It's way cool. So I'm gonna look at the drone footage and see if there's something that I want to cut in, and I'll do that now. outside of that, I'll talk about more about Hualapai when I can get up there. I talked about it, and I cut a bunch of it out because it was like 6 or 7 or 8 minutes of it, and I thought, nah, I don't want a 25 minute. What are you doing? Hold on. He likes to wrap himself around the legs of the table, and then he sees, something tripped his prey drive, and come on, dude. No, not me, dude. Dude. So I really can't think of anything else. So we're going to close. Depending on the weather, it's humid too. I had the air off inside, and I haven't sat inside, and I went in the pee, and it was 87 degrees, and it's like, holy cow, dude! You need to get the AC on. So this is going to be your close. This is, as always, your host, Joe, Life with Yosef, with my co-host and my co-pilot, Dude, the 15-pound mini poodle of terror. Thank you for watching and subscribing. Enjoy your day. Peace be with you. We'll dispense with the rest of the close. And we'll see you for the next one.